Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your December 2018 love reading. Are you excited? I saw you guys in the comments. I don't even think y'all saw that I had put up the December reading because I saw a bunch of you guys that were like, we need a Taurus reading. And I was like, it's up. But I'm trying to get you guys love readings going because I got a lot to do this month. So we're going to jump into you guys' love reading. You guys have the third highest views from the generals. So here we are. So Pisces and Gemini has legit been something. So I don't know. We're going to see what's cracking with us. But anywho, we're going to, the discount code to get a reading with me this month is in the description box below, as well as everything else that, you need to know about anything. And the information for the raffle is going to be coming up. I think I should put a little lipstick on. But anywho, the information for the raffle is coming up because I was going to hold off on doing the love readings until we got that together. But my assistant is kind of working out what system is best, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. But everything else is in the description box. So, Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for my Taurians, please, in their love lives for the month of December, please, Spirit. Clear and direct guidance only. We're going to do an overall energy for you as well as your cross watcher from the Romance Angels. And then I'm going to pick your spread itself from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and then we're going to throw out the Dice of Resonance at the end. So first card is for Taurus. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically, attractive. It's true. And the second card is for Taurus's cross watcher. One card for Taurus's cross watcher, please, Spirit. That's it. Come here, dang it. Okay. Don't you dare fall. Be fighting. Hi. Okay, Spirit, please give me clear and direct guidance for Taurians for the month of December and their love lives. I ask that anything that's of utmost importance, anything that they are mulling over, worried about, concerned about, anything that they're confused about, I ask that come to the forefront in this reading, please, Spirit. Please give me the ability to offer clear and direct guidance for my Taurians for the month of December, please, Spirit. Anything that they need to know, anything of utmost importance, I ask that come to the forefront. Give me the ability to interpret these messages clearly, and I thank you in advance, Spirit. One more time. Okay. Ready, Freddy. Oh, good. I'm gonna get my life together. I promise. Okay, so overall energy, love yourself first. The first card that we have, is the High Priestess. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Then we have the Magician. Next card that oh God, we have the World card. What's happening in America? Oh, wow. Look, okay, I'm a realist, okay? I'm a realist. But I don't know what is happening with these readings, but it's like they're so good to the point that it's like scary good and it's very unnerving. Okay, so we have the Magician, and we have the High Priestess, and we have the World card. So the first thing that comes to my mind, right, if you look at the Magician and you look at the High Priestess, it's almost as if you're looking at two, you know, divine counterparts on some stuff, right? You know? But to bring that down a little bit, wow. If I bring this down to like micro level, it would almost be as if, like, if we just remove the fact that the Magician and the High Priestess are right next to each other, and we just look at this as like I guess mundane day-to-day kind of stuff, you more or less would be looking at you guys coming into your power and coming into your truth, and you guys completing a cycle within your own personal lives, right? Which clearly attunes to love yourself first, right? But it's almost as if this is telling me two narratives, which is the same narrative that I keep getting for everyone, which is insane. But sticking with that narrative, it's like I said, in your recent past, it's like you coming to the realization of it's almost like courting yourself, you know, which in essence is how you cultivate love first. So it's falling in love with yourself, right? Realizing that you're the author of your own destiny, realizing that you hold the world in your hands, and that whatever future it is that you desire for yourself, it begins with you realizing that you have the tools in order to manifest that, right? Then as you guys, so it's almost like manifesting everything in your material world, right? So it's like getting your life together in a very physical sense. And then it's like, once you have that under control, it's like nurturing the inner self, right? So it's like getting attuned with your spiritual self and your intuition, you know, beginning or ascending in this journey of self-mastery and personal growth. So it's like standing firm in that power. And then with the world, it's like this ultimate culmination and completion, the union within the self, right? And seeing your connection. And I'm seeing the tree where, I don't know if that is the tree of life, but it's, you see the symbol very often. It's the tree, and there's like roots to the sky and roots to the ground, right? So it's almost like through falling in love with yourself, you create the ultimate balance of being fully grounded in spirit as well as in the self. You know what I mean? So the thing I've been sensing with everyone is when this level of self-mastery is reached, right, and we start talking about laws of attraction, you're at the place to where you can draw in a divine counterpart, right? That would be a true reflection of you. And that is what I see with the Magician and the High Priestess. Because, what is it? It's like the seer and the shaman. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean of like the counterparts. So it's like, say, if the divine feminine is the seer, right? Then her counterpart would be the shaman. Because if you think of the role that a seer plays and the role that a shaman plays, it's like they're two variations of a very similar energy. You feel what I'm saying? It's just one is, you know, one receives, the seer receives, and then births, you know, by speaking messages that are received from spirit, right? With her being, you know, that liaison. And then the Magician, it's like he has the knowledge, receives the knowledge, but as opposed to him speaking like an oracle, it's like he's doing physically. So he's doing tangible action of what the seer or the oracle is speaking or teaching, so to speak. And then when we look at that with the World card, it's like, again, it's unification within each, you know? And then the two coming together. So this is very interesting. So you see these two people, then we see the two people together. That is amazing. These are so positive. This is very strange. But hey, that's just your row. So let's look at the cross watcher. Express your love, cross watcher. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Put her on. This reminds me of like those parties in LA when they like have a chick with the sushi table and the sushi's on her. It's like, eat sushi off of a spring roll off of her ankle, because that's love. Express your love. Okay, just kidding. So for a cross watcher, this is the same card. Who had this? Gemini. So we got the Knave of Swords. We have, oh, shucky ducky, we have the Sun. Oh, God. This is the card, the Knight of Wands. I don't know if they're doing it on the horse. I don't know how you do it on a horse, but it seems very dangerous. Wow. Okay, so with your cross watcher, with the Sun card, the thing that they want the absolute most from you or from a partnership in general is the ability to be naked, proverbially speaking. Like, connecting with someone in a way that I'm able to fully undress, right? Like, no inhibitions, no self-protection, and I'm able to open up myself in a way that I'm completely, proverbially naked. Like, I don't have to hide anything. I can be vulnerable. I'm safe with you. That's the thing that they're desiring the absolute most, to where, flaws and all, it's like they want to be loved for everything that they are, and to be with someone who's willing to do the same, and to be completely enveloped in that love, right? But the thing that, I don't know what they've done. I don't know what they've done. But, I can't remember if that was in Gemini's cross-watcher position, or if it was in, I don't remember. But it's this thing where they're, they're fearing in the same way. I don't know if that was Gemini's cross-watcher, but they're fearing in that same way of, you know, not necessarily, because with Gemini, I felt it more that you and this person knew each other. But I feel like with you guys, I mean, you may or may not know this person, but I don't necessarily feel like it's somebody from your past that's coming back or anything. But it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's just because looking at you as the, like, this energy that you're in with the Magician and the High Priestess in the world, it's like you being completely self-sufficient and self-reliant, and this person wondering, you know, fearing that maybe you may not be interested in a relationship or something, you know? Like, maybe they think that you're so fixated and focused on being dope, you know, that they're wondering if, you would give them the time of day. But kind of going back to that narrative I was saying before, when I was saying, like, I don't know what they did in the past. Like, if in the event that this is someone that you did know in the past, I think that their fear would be like, what goes around comes around, in a sense. Like, okay, so like, say, I don't want to necessarily say that the person rejected you per se, but it's like whatever led, like, if this is somebody from your past, right, it would be a situation where whatever it is they did to you, they would be afraid to come forward, because they're afraid that you're going to do back to them exactly what it is they did to you. But I don't even really feel like you're in that space. It's like, I kind of feel like with you guys, it's like you levitating on some stuff. Like, you're all like feeling your good vibes and chilling and like doing you and enjoying life on some stuff. But it's like they want to be a part of that, but it's a fear to come forward because they don't really know what your reaction is going to be. So I feel like they're coming very slow. Because if this is somebody from your past who kind of like, you know, I don't know, I want to say reject, but I'm feeling the sensation not to say that. And I don't know. But for whatever the reason was, like, whatever it was, the person is afraid that you will do to them what they did to you or something, or that you'd be upset because of how stuff didn't work out between you guys, and that you would potentially take that out on them, because it's like they're seeing you as a very powerful figure, so to speak. Yeah. And then it's kind of like, I don't know, because I don't think you're doing that intentionally. I just really feel like you guys are so focused on yourself. Like, it's almost like they're trying to get your attention, but I feel like you're in your own world and you don't even notice them there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're trying to do like little subtle things or something to try to get your attention. Like, hey, you know, like your picture. That means like text me, you know, and you're just not paying attention to it. Not because you're being a jerk. It's just, I really feel like you guys are, you know, really focused on yourself. And I think it's almost like they're trying to figure out how to come at you, but don't really know how. And that's for like a past person, but their fear is more or less that you would do to them what they did to you, or you be bitter and like, you know, try to get back at them for whatever the reason is that you guys didn't work out. If this is a new person, I feel like they see you as the sun, moon, stars in the universe. They see you as the high priestess, empress person. They see you as like everything it is that you could possibly be to a person. But I think with them, they don't really know how to approach you. It's like, how do I come at her? Like, do I just say like, hey, how you doing? You know, do I swipe right? Or like, do I buy her flowers? Or, you know, like, so they're trying to figure out the best way to come at you, because everything that you are, everything that you've cultivated in yourself, they see you for your worth. But they just like, I don't know how to come at her on some stuff. But with this Knight of Wands, dog, whew, this card is man. This card is something else. It really looks like they're doing it on a horse, but I really don't know how that's even possible, because it's so dangerous and no one is holding on to anything. And this, to me, you know, this is like a trip to urgent care, in my opinion. But, you know, I don't know if people actually do this in real life. Whew. But whatever the case may be, and I'm just going to say this, and I don't mean it in a negative way. Thank you, Luke James. Go listen to Luke James Make Love to Me, right? Because this is legit the vibe that I'm getting with these two cards. With the Knight of Wands underneath the World card, it's like when you listen to that song, that feeling that comes over you, like that's what this is right here, right? Like this person, and if this is somebody that you don't know, this is some gangster stuff. Because a person that doesn't know you that well, and they looking at you like you are just the pinnacle of all that is. You know what I'm saying? And they nervous, don't know how to talk to you, but they're like, I want to open up my heart to this person. I want to be vulnerable. And they just want to get your booty and things and like be all passionate, eating sushi off you and all kinds of things of the sort. You know? They want to, you know, stuff and things that are in that song. You know? Makes me feel very uncomfortable. Grab my invisible pearls. But they want all of that with you. And it's a lot like what I said with Gemini. It's not a basis in just a sexual thing with this person. It's like this passion is a byproduct of the desire to be completely vulnerable, which I think this is completely beautiful You know, it's like sex with the lights on, kind of beautiful, you know? And ain't nobody worried about no stretch marks and no rolls and nothing like that. It's just like, yeah, that's my roll, that's my stretch marks. And it's like, I love them stretch marks, babe. You know? This is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing. And I think the thing that's really cute with this is like, it's almost like, I don't know, they're admiring you from afar, and you if you guys have interacted, it's like you make them feel like a kid again. It's like that you know, my heart is beating fast, I have butterflies in my tummy type of thing. But it's like they're determined though. So in so many words, Taurus, I have to commend you on this, because just like I told Gemini, like, what I'm seeing here, this is how you do it. This is how you draw in the right person. It's like you don't sit around looking around like, why doesn't anyone love me? It's like you take your power back, you focus on yourself, and you love yourself in the way that you've desired other people to love you. What you were looking for in a relationship is taking all of that energy and putting it back into the self. And because you love yourself this way, it's like you draw in someone who wants to love you the way that you love yourself, in so many words. So, I don't know, dog. This is amazing. So it's like this person, they like you and they want you, you know? Like I said, the passion is a byproduct of their desire to want to be fully vulnerable and open. So whoever this person is, it's like they're ready, you know? It's like they're just trying to figure out the best way to express this love to you. But it's all because you chose to love yourself first, because these are all major arcanas. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have the first and the second, and then the very last card in the major arcana. So to me, this is completely, all of this is full circle. You know what I'm saying? It's coming completely full circle with yourself. So it's ending a cycle in your life where you didn't put yourself first, you know what I'm saying? Or half-ass love relationships, or people who were emotionally unavailable. It's like the days of that are over. And now it's like you're going into a new chapter. You know what I'm saying? With a person who's going to love you for who and what you are. And the only thing that it took was for you to love yourself first. So I tell you, like I tell Gemini, congratulations. I don't know what energy I'm in right now, but this is very goddamn optimistic. It's amazing. But man, I hope they got somebody that's looking at me like that, because I want you too if you doing all of this with the, you know, the vulnerability and things and what's not or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to throw out the dice of resonance. We're not doing nothing on no horse, though. That's, I need my arms for my job and things, you know. But anyway, I'm going to throw out the dice of resonance. I'm going to stop looking at that card. I'm going to throw out the dice of resonance. If you're not familiar with it, it has the 12 zodiac signs. It has different roles a person can play in your life, as well as what else? Different variations of it, whether it's like it's sun, moon, rising, whatever. And then you have the ability to ask a yes or no question. So if you want to ask a yes or no question, pause me now and formulate your question. But the possible answers you can get is yeses and nos and time-sensitive answers. In the event a time-sensitive answer comes out, take that as a yes, and the time frame in which it'll happen. But I don't interpret them. It's just kind of like, you know, however it resonates. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Which one was that fell? Should I take it for how it fell on the ground? Oh, God, where is it? Oh, it didn't even fall on one. I have to rethrow that. It fell right on the corner. So what we have so far, we have male. We have in a few weeks. We have Leo. And we have friend. Okay. So let's see what this other sign is. Scorpio. You know, Scorpio and Taurus is the perfect match. Just throwing that out there. You know? You know, in the whole general, like, astrology match-ups, I guess it's because they're opposites. I don't know, every Scorpio that I've ever dated, man, it was like, crazy. But anyway, Scorpio, Leo, male, or what is this? Mercury, I think. Wait, Mars? I think Mars. I don't know, one of them. One of the M planets. Y'all know I don't know astrology. I don't know nothing about these planets. Anyway, in a few weeks in Friend. So however that resonates for you, my dear. But that has been your 2018 December love reading, Taurus. I hope that it answered all of your questions. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it made you happy. And I hope that this person figures out how the heck to talk to you. Because I want the tea. I need to know these things. And I'll be sure to let you guys know if this happens for me. But you know, I rarely, if ever, resonate with my own readings. I think that's for good reason. But anywho, I love your face. And I'll see you guys sooner than later. Deuces. Listen to that song.